another video. Same shirt, same scarf. Get used to it. Gotta knock them out while I have it in me. I had the most awesome conversation with my friend Cannibal Countess over on Bookstagram yesterday. We're just having a conversation about just things, the state of the world right now, with all sorts of relations, race relations, representation. Just too much to explain. I don't want this video to be super duper uber long. Despite putting myself out there, being on BookTube, I'm a very shy person until I get to know someone. I'm very comfortable, and I have always just felt a very good connection with her. She's super smart, well-read. I don't know, there's just some people that you click with and you feel comfortable enough, even if you are a shy person and more reserved, to actually just open up and like communicate with and be just like a blank page and totally honest. And she is exactly that for me. I am very, very, very lucky to call her my friend. So you guys definitely check her out. Super cool, smart chick. She asked me if I had any favorite books other than anything about or by white people that I believe deserve reading. And I was a little stalled at first, thinking that, who am I to make recommendations for books? Do I have any? Do I even have more than a couple or a few to name, and anything that anybody else would be interested? But as I started listing her, like my favorites that came to the top of my mind, I was like, oh my God, in the past few years, I've actually read or listened to a lot of great diverse books that I think more people should read. We were having the conversation about how we've always kind of made an effort to read diverse, and it's crazy how now it's like such a thing that people are focusing on, when we kind of grew up just always being curious and interested in like other people, cultures, and lands and things like that when we were younger. And me telling her that making a conscious effort, like once I joined BookTube, to read more diversely as an adult, I found that was quite a challenge and lacking. Not that diverse things aren't out there, but finding the diverse reads that I want to read, that I enjoy, that keep my interest and make me happy. And just, it's kind of a struggle because everything that's shouted from the rooftops, there are so many mediocre reads that I have read in like the past couple of years just because the hype machine behind them has been so strong, and books have fallen by the wayside, I think, as far as the masses that truly deserve that and haven't had that big like publicity, PR, whatever, marketing machine behind them. All of this is another conversation. If you guys want to check out a video that is very important to this discussion, not only about representation among writers, but among influencers as far as us booktubers and bookstagrammers, bloggers, vloggers, things like that, please check out Christina Marie's video that she did after she came back from going to BOOKCON, and I believe the other one is BEA. Just so many points at home, so many points at home. If you're interested in diverse conversation as far as this community, it's a great video that you should definitely check out. I'll put the link below. Okay, on to the books. I am not gonna give synopsis for all of these. There are too many, and there's so many that I'm sure you guys are familiar with, and that there are like tons of videos out there for you guys to like check out, or you can go over to Goodreads and read the synopsis and see if there's stories or books that would interest you. But I will share, some of these are audiobooks, and some of them I actually think are better enjoyed. As far as my humble opinion, that doesn't really mean anything, as audiobooks rather than reading. All right, let's go. Okay, first up, The Kite Runner by Khaled Hosseini, Long Way Down by Jason Reynolds, and of course, The Gardener's Start. We're just gonna pretend we don't hear that because your girl's finally on a roll, so I'm trying to stay on a roll. Winter Crime by Trevor Noah. Audiobook is absolutely amazing. It's narrated by him, his voice, him being a comedian and performer. I think this is the best way to enjoy this one. Such an interesting book. Notes of a Native Son by James Baldwin. The Book of Harlan by Bernice L. McFadden. The Immortal Life of Henrietta Lacks. I think this should be required reading in school. I don't understand why it's not. The Absolutely True Diary of a Part-Time Indian by Sherman Alexie. I Am Malala by Malala Yousafzai. 1,000 Splendid Suns by Khaled Hosseini. The Bluest Eye by Toni Morrison. Roots by Alex Haley. Saving Fish from Drowning by Amy Tan. 100 Years of Solitude by Gabriel Garcia Marquez. And A Brief History of Seven Killings by Marlon James. The two last books are and my top 5 all-time favorite reads. And I would say top 3, but I'm trying to keep that open because who knows, I still got a little life left in me. So highly, highly, highly recommend those. And A Brief History of 7 Killings, I definitely recommend this one as an audiobook. It's a full cast, absolutely amazing. And I think unless you're well versed in Jamaican patois, that trying to read it might be a little difficult and take a second for some readers to get into the groove of understanding the language. Meanwhile, you're missing probably like plots and story points that you could be focusing on. But such an interesting audiobook. Definitely recommend that one on audio. Okay guys, that's it as far as my diverse reads that I have enjoyed. Some of them for many years, many years, and some of them that I've come across in the past few years. Please, you guys, if you have diverse reads, please share below. It's so important to keep the conversation going. There's only so much that talking will do, but at least it's getting some people thinking that were never thinking about it before. So let's keep on fighting the good fight. If you guys can recommend stuff for me, I would absolutely love it. I would love more LGBTQIA+ recommendations, fiction, nonfiction, with both physical and mental disabilities, other cultures that I haven't touched upon. Just please, like, all the recommendations. Let's keep the conversation going. Hope that you guys have found this list interesting. I hope you find some new reads that you will super enjoy. If you've read any of them, let's talk about it below. Hey guys, super fast. I am at my desk about to import the footage for this video and totally realized that I spaced on mentioning The Color Purple. So good, so good. I absolutely love the movie. It's been one of my favorites, like, ever since it came out. You know those movies that you cry no matter how many times you've seen it, it just rips your heart out? It's definitely like that. Book is even better. Highly recommend it. So happy that I finally got around to it. Pissed that I waited this long, but that is absolutely wonderful as far as diversity. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps. And I'll see you guys next time.